Kaulig Racing is one of the most competitive teams in the series. This team was designed for success. You've got the old school racer, Josh Williams.
He has parked at the start-finish line.
That's a new one.
Shane Van Gisbergen, one of the best road course racers on planet Earth.
Superb performance by Shane Van Gisbergen.
Shane Van Gisbergen wins Chicago.
And A.J. Allmendinger, he's won on every level and has been in NASCAR nearly 2 decades.
A.J. Allmendinger.
Allmendinger wins.
A.J. Allmendinger, third straight win at the Roval.
What is it like to be a driver?
Look at you two. We win trophies.
Going to Judge Bullock. Look at this stud.
It's your life. It's not for the faint of heart.
This season hasn't been great.
Straight off racetrack.
Dude, it knocked the steering wheel out of my hands.
Fired. Sadly, people lose their job over it. We quit having fun last year.
I can't help but be in love with the Xfinity Series. We're trophy hunting.
Back-to-back victories, Shane Van Gisbergen.
We're fighters. We want to win a championship.
Today marks the 85th time the NASCAR Xfinity Series has gone road racing, and we're doing it in Sonoma, California.
You know, for me as a driver, it helps a lot to keep a couple of road courses back to back and stay in that mindset of road course racing.
We all know AJ is our cornerstone of our program, winning a lot of races. So he just had an awful Portland.
Off track in turn 12, A.J. Allmendinger goes to the back in a backup car.
You go to Sonoma, and it's like, how do you hold the expectations for AJ? You know that you're going to be pretty good with SVG.
Shane Van Gisbergen got his first career victory last week at Portland. On the pole for the first time in his career.
It is so difficult to win a race. No one goes back-to-back. No one.
You got the start here. Have fun today, man. Yep, let's do it, guys.
Here we go. The green flag is out, and here's Shane Van Gisbergen leading the pack.
Good work that lap. You were 2.5 tenths better than him that lap.
Kind of surprising to see A.J. Allmendinger backsliding. We know how strong he is at this track.
Things are miserable to drive for me, man.
Well, I mean, we're way faster than these people, but then whenever it comes time to mash the pedal, they just drive away.
You know, Josh asked me about Sonoma. I've just sat down, ran him through a lap of the track, what I do with my gears, and we're all happy to help each other, and that just elevates the team.
That was a really good lap right there. That's better than the next 7.
We haven't, as a group, succeeded like we wanted to succeed with Josh. But at the road courses, he's done phenomenal.
No holes to your right. Watch them 3 wide, 2 rows up.
Multiple cars are wrecking.
Big wreck here, guys. We're in it.
Saw Josh Williams go around, heavy damage.
Sorry, boys.
Josh Williams, he can drive. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about that part of it. But I'm telling you, if a meteor fell out of the sky and Josh Williams was leading the race, there's been days it was going to hit him because that's just the luck he's had.
Allmendinger, Van Gisbergen, the heavyweights are moving their way to the front right now.
We're all into tight.
Here comes Van Gisbergen. He'll get even with his teammate, A.J. Allmendinger. That fight doesn't last long. SVG moves into second.
All right, buddy, go to work.
Could this be the decisive moment of the race? Shane Van Gisbergen outbreaks Austin Hill. Move Van Gisbergen into the lead.
In the last few laps of that race, SVG showed he's not afraid to step on toes. That's impressive that he's adopted that attitude so quick in this series.
For the first time from the pole starting spot, Shane Van Gisbergen will drive into victory lane here at Sonoma Raceway.
Good job there, buddy. Awesome job, guys.
To win back-to-back races is a statement across every series in NASCAR, which is we know what we're doing, number one. And number two, we might have the best road course racer on the planet. Yeah, you got one team in the playoff. You got another team that's fighting to claw their way in through points. And you got a third team that's struggling to hang on to the lowest rung of the playoff hopes. I can't decide if that's fun or not. I'm glad they do it and I don't.
All right. Cheers.
We've been racing now for, I think we've had Kaulig Racing for 9 years. Just like any other business, we're trying to get better. I still am of the mindset that I do this for fun. Like right now, we're on a plane, we're going to New Hampshire, and we're going racing.
And it's slam packed full of people. Is it? God, yeah. I mean, look across there at all the campers. Wow. Yeah.
How are we looking today? What's the plan?
We had some positivity. We made it through practice and didn't wreck a car.
That's true.
Big
no
time
wrecks.
No wrecks.
We didn't spend any money.
We didn't spend no money. Well, you got SVG that's never seen this place. If we can get AJ to the top 8, it's going to be a successful day. And if Josh can run top 20 all day, it's going to be successful. AJ's attitude drives how the team rolls.
Oh, hey, speak of the devil. No, he's literally talking about your attitude.
You do this to win, and when it's not going well, and we've talked about this before, I feel like absolute, and excuse my language, about myself. I look at every race as like, if we get it right, we can go win.
Welcome to NASCAR Xfinity Series Racing from New Hampshire.
This place is a bear to get a hold of, and you can bet these guys have got their hands full today.
That's one of my favorite tracks, and I've had a lot of success there. As long as we don't miss our mark, I think we're going to have a good day.
The green flag is in the air. We're racing in New Hampshire.
One of those days, you know early on, like, it's not going to be great. We just got to make the best of it.
As soon as I go to the gas, it's sideways.
Got no confidence on the brakes, man, because they're just all over the place.
I know it's tough right now. We just got to keep digging.
Behind the 98, inside of you, inside.
Whoa, AJ, contact. And he'll get into the back of the 48, and Parker Kligerman goes around.
The 98 got in the back of the 16, and around the 48 goes.
Yellow, 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 yellow.
Keep you cool here, bro. Keep you cool.
Hey, tell them we're going to play the game.
We're going to start ending up in the ambulance.
The 98 got in the back of me, and I got in the 48.
Oh, the 14, I'm sorry, that's not on. Just drove through the back of me.
Well, me and the 98 have had some fun at times this year.
Slight contact there from Allmendinger, and Herbst goes sliding.
And it looks like he got a little out of shape before AJ got to him, and then they just kind of came together.
But that's just part of racing right now. It's aggressive. You're going to lean on each other. It's tough to pass there, and we kind of just got mired back in that 9th to 12th place range, and that's kind of where we ran.
Just didn't get a grip on it throughout the whole race, so we just didn't have a good weekend overall.
I wish I could tell you why we struggle sometimes at those racetracks.
Checkered flag, here's the line, T11. Try again next week. Right, don't give up.
Really good execution, keep getting better.
We did all we could, and I felt like we learned something when we left that racetrack.
You got the hang of it.
Yeah, that's good for the end.
We're better for it, but it wasn't a great race weekend.
Well, that didn't work.
Damn!
That didn't work.
You know, we've had some really good runs, and then we've had really bad ones. We really haven't had any middle ground there to build off of.
Ain't no hill for a climber.
Oh, I don't give up.
Well, you can't.
No, ain't in my nature.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed, but we still got some time to go here, so we're going to turn it around. We're running Legends cars today. Do a little testing, trying to get these kids some laps and try to find some speed. They're fun to drive. I try to drive them every chance I get. So this is Laquan McCoy's car, first year in Legends cars. He's a rising star. We're just trying to make him better. This is Houston Wells' car. We call him Huey. This will be his first trip today, so we'll see how he does. I told his dad we'll know here in like 45 minutes he's gonna be a race car driver. I had to loosen up lap belts a little bit. He been eating too many cheeseburgers.
You being chunky?
Rookie! I want to be able to teach kids the way that I was taught. I had a lot of old school guys around me that showed me how to work on race cars, how to do setups, how to weld, how to fabricate. That's not really taught that much these days. You're a gangster. Hey, good save, Billy. All right, push clutch in. You know, everybody wants to win, but sometimes you're going to finish 10th. So just teaching them that there are ups and downs. Drive in the corner harder and go around the corner farther.
You're doing good though. Don't get discouraged by the spin.
I mean, it's not like you've ever done it before.
Yeah.
Shake it off, go back out, make some more laps. So that's the biggest thing. We never end on a spin. That's what I'm talking about. Try that thing, boy. I think all the guys did pretty good. So we'll take that information back to the shop, make some changes, come back even better.
Happy July 4th weekend, everyone, as NASCAR kicks off a doubleheader on the streets of Chicago. First up, the NASCAR Xfinity Series.
The truth is, most teams look at the road course races and we're like, we just hope we get through it. And if you're Kaulig, you're thinking, now we got them where we want them.
How about Shane Van Gisbergen? He's won the last 2 road courses. Can he make it 3 in a row?
He is without a doubt the favorite.
The name A.J. Allmendinger usually strikes fear into anyone else racing on a road course or a street course. That may be a little bit different today because they're not going to see him coming from 11th starting position. In the words of his crew chief, it has not been a fun day for the 16 bunch.
It could be a grind all day. Stay in it.
The green flag is in the air. We're racing in Chicago again.
Shane Van Gisbergen makes it to turn 1 first. He'll take the lead over Kyle Larson. Here comes Larson in turn 2. He wants a piece of the lead.
Side by side with 17.
We knew it was going to be a heavyweight battle, and already early on, punches thrown from Van Gisbergen, Larson.
It's almost like a game of me and my shadow between SVG and Larson. Larson's going to jam it in again to the inside for the lead.
I truly believe SVG was messing with him. I don't think he was showing everything he had.
Trying to fight hard back to him here.
Bubba, turn 11, we have 1 car around.
Keep on roll right there. All clear. In front of us, we got around it, no damage. Must be our lucky day.
Here they come into the right-hand turn 7. Give the advantage to SVG.
No pressure here, eyes forward, eyes forward.
You know, for me, going against SVG, I know I got to step my game up because he's a level that I have to get to.
That last lap seemed like we could match SVG until the last 2.5 corners.
Trouble turn 6. A.J. Allmendinger overshoots the entrance. Locked up the rear wheels. Side saddles it into the tire barrier.
Oh, we just got the tires. How bad is it? Bad. Hey, wheel hopped all the way into the corner. All right, guys. Pit here.
How far back will the 17 and the 97 fall in this pit cycle?
All the way.
Hell, we get to watch these guys charge up through the field.
Not only racing each other, but they're going to have to race the other competitors. Who gets back to the front first?
Shane Van Gisbergen is there, kicks it sideways, puts the left quarter up against the concrete.
I hit the wall at the last corner. From all the pictures we got, man, everything looks fine.
Here comes Van Gisbergen. They're cracking on each other, side by side for the lead.
Shane Van Gisbergen has the line. He's got the lead.
Driving away from him.
Shane Van Gisbergen is going to do it again. He wins at Chicago.
Very nice job. Speed P12 right there. Appreciate it. That was fun.
SVG did what SVG does. I don't think he's the mayor of Chicago yet, but he probably should be.
The crowd was awesome and the atmosphere on the track was really cool.
To be able to win that race, stand on the front straightaway and see the skyline behind you, and I can't even explain it.
Races are so hard to win. NASCAR is so competitive. To hang a win banner, another one up on the shop, is something we should all be proud of, and you know, we're all focused on getting better and better, but yeah, you have to celebrate what you're achieving, I guess, while you're doing it.
I feel like we're at least going in the right direction. The biggest thing about Matt Kaulig, he really cares about his people. Yeah, is he competitive as hell and want to win? You don't make your motto trophy hunting if you're just out here to go, run 15th and be okay with it.
AJ's biggest competitor is AJ. We know he can do it on a road course. He walks in, he's got that cocky little walk that he has. I want to see that walk when he walks into Charlotte. I want to see that walk when he walks into Phoenix. I want to see that walk when he walks into Atlanta.
The SVG that is rolling into the fall with those 3 wins, that's not the same guy because now he's had a summertime of turning left and getting that confidence. And I think that should be scary for everyone else.
Josh can be a superstar because Josh has personality. I hope that Josh continues on the route that he's going because I've seen improvement in his finishes, in his driving, in his racecraft, and what he does on the racetrack.
We're gonna win Matt Kaulig championship, but here's what we have to do is not sweat it. Just go and do it.
We're trophy hunting. We don't hide the fact that that's what we're doing. Our goals for Kaulig Racing is just to keep winning, just keep improving. If you're not growing, you're dying.